Hey guys, it's Rhonda with a review of Clementine, your 1940s girl from the doll company A Girl for All Time out of the UK. This doll is so cute. She's 16.5 inches tall and all vinyl. She comes beautifully packaged and has a little booklet here that kind of tells a bit about her story. Her name is Clementine Harper and she's 12 years old. And she is an evacuee. She has to escape to a rural area in Devon, in England, where they are living in a crumbling, it says a crumbling old house. And there's a lot of bombing going on in 1939 in London, and so she and her brothers are sent off as evacuees to safety. And that's where her story starts. She does meet a friend while she's there, and her name is Giselle, and they sort of buddy up and do their part to help with the war and trying to get back to their family. So anyway, this is a great doll line. It was founded in 2009 by Francis Kane, and it launched in 2011. And I have become so infatuated with these dolls because, as you know, I love historical dolls. And this little girl is so English looking. She has a very fair complexion and beautiful red hair. And she comes dressed in this adorable vintage daisy print dress that was inspired by vintage Prada fabrics. And these cute little shoes, these little leather T-strap shoes. And then she has her little hat. So I'm going to take her out of packaging. Okay, here she is out of packaging, and she still has the hairnet in. But I wanted to draw attention to the back of the box where she was removed. I love this. The packaging is so unique, and it's beautifully packaged. The presentation is pretty. It says, Clementine stood with Ron and Ernie clutching their gas masks among the swarm of evacuee children in the village square. She was glad she'd worn the green daisy print dress her granny had made her. At least she looked fresh and smart, even if her scruffy brothers didn't. So this is a sort of giving you a background of her story. And this little daisy print dress is adorable. First off, I'm going to take out the hairnet. And from what I understand, her hair is intentionally cut in sort of a choppy bob because her mom, or her mum as they say, her mom cut her hair. So it's sort of uneven, which is a great detail per her story. And you can see in the back she's got sort of this uneven little bits of hair on top that kind of hang over the rest of the length of her hair. And then she's got sort of these fringe type bangs. They're not cut straight across. But her face is adorable. She has acrylic eyes. They are not sleep eyes. They are acrylic eyes, and they're vibrant green. And they're framed in beautiful lashes. And then she has the feathered eyebrows. Her nose and her face shape is sort of heart-shaped, but her face, to me, is very English. She has a very fair complexion. As you can see, she's not tanned in any way, and she has this sort of English look about her. In her profile, she has a very regal nose, so she's not going to look like some of these cookie cutter doll face molds that we see. Okay, and so the dress has a fabric belt, and it has hook and eye closures, snap closures in the back, which I absolutely love. No Velcro. First of all, historically accurate doll clothing will not have Velcro in them because they will have either buttons, zippers, snap closures, or hook and eyes. The dress is adorable. It's very sheer. and very thin, but there is a slip. It's got the skirt does have a cream colored skirt underneath. Her socks are these white sort of fishnet style, just these knee highs, and the shoes are so cute. They are historically accurate, and they are sort of a tobacco brown color. I love the little details here in the toe, sort of like a peep toe, but they're closed shoes. This little girl, she looks delicate, but she is very sturdy. She stands very well on her own. She is completely solid vinyl. She's not a cloth body at all. And her limbs, they do bend. She has her elbows bend, and of course she can raise her arms. And her knees also bend. But the thing is, if you bend them, they'll snap right back. Sort of, no pun intended, but sort of a knee-jerk reaction. They just right back, and that is because she is strung in such a way that allows her to hold a pose, and she has very strong, sturdy legs in that sense because of the way she is strung in the knees. Here you'll be able to see the dress better. This is again a cloth belt, a fabric belt, but you can see that the lining is it's throughout the inside of the dress, this little slip, but it does help with the sheerness of this style of fabric. And the way she is standing, you'll be able to see her knees. I did not take off her underclothes because I wanted you to see she has on this little undershirt and underpants, and again they have snap closures, so she does come with some period, true to period underwear. Okay, so here she is. I have a doll stand here so that I can better maneuver her around. So you can see here the knee joints, they help hold her and make her stable. She has a belly button and then her arms, of course, can go 360, but she has these elbow joints where she can sort of bend her arms are in this sort of graceful pose, but they allow you to also turn the forearm around to, carry bags, purses, clothing, a coat, accessories, things like that. And she can put her arm out. It will not stay because she is strung in such a way. Head pivots to up and down. It turns to the side. This is great for photographing the doll, the different angles of her face. You can take advantage of that. I love the color of her hair. It is multifaceted. It's not just a flat red. There are some low lights in it, and they're auburn. They're bordering on brown, but they're more of an auburn low light. And then she does have her hair just kind of catches the light and glistens, and you can see that her hair has been cut by her mom, and it's intentionally though now this is the hairstyle that everybody wants, right? So these dolls are precious. She has some blushing to her body, I noticed, in her arms, because she is so fair and she is representative of, she's an English doll. She does have some blushing on her arms here, and then I noticed some on her feet. See, her upper body looks to be a bit more broad in the shoulders than her lower half. You can see the difference here, and that says to me it's about balancing the doll, and then the stability comes from the knees, the way the knees are strung, and then of course her head pivots, and you're going to want some weight and strength to the shoulders in order to be able to position this doll. I wanted to mention that Clementine has her mark under her arm near her rib cage. Most dolls will have them either at the base of their neck, up between the shoulders, or in the lower part of their back. Clementine, she has her Daughters of History mark on her left rib cage. Because these dolls, the wigs are so beautiful. She has very fine, baby fine hair. But the wig cap, the wig, the way it's made, there's no bulk. And you can fit the hat on with ease. There's not all this puckering and trying to shove a hat on her head. Clementine is a sweet doll. She is everything you would expect from an English little girl. She's 12 years old, so she's not too little, but she is just the quintessential English sweetheart, and I recommend this doll. I love historical dolls, you know that. So I think history is vitally important, and I am just so frustrated that a lot of more doll companies don't jump on this and market more, historical dolls. So that being said, I love the historical aspect. And she does have a book called Clementine's Journey. Okay guys, any questions, let me know, and thanks for watching, and welcome Clementine. I'll talk to you later guys. Bye.